With hundreds of Bible commentaries available today, do pastors and Bible teachers really need another commentary series?
Actually, that was the question I asked when they first asked me to be involved in this. In fact, they asked me to be involved and I said, no, we don't need another commentary series. There's plenty out there.
We actually went on a retreat and just talked and worked, what do I want to see in a commentary? What hasn't been done? And we began to put together some prototypes.
After carefully researching the needs of pastors who teach the text on a weekly basis, the series editors concluded that yes, much more can be done, and the Teach the Text commentary series has been carefully designed to fill an important gap.
Historically, commentaries have been written for scholars, by scholars and for scholars. And so what has gradually happened is commentaries have gotten more and more technical, larger and larger, until they become practically unusable by many pastors because of their length, because of their technicality. And pastors, they look great on their shelves, all this scholarly material, but they simply don't find them usable. And then there's a lot of junk out there, stuff that's very popular, very engaging, but isn't very accurate, isn't based on solid biblical scholarship, isn't based on solid biblical archaeology, and so you've got this kind of either or. So we're looking to take the best of biblical scholarship and package it in such a way that the busy pastor is going to be able to go right to that material and get high quality material in a concise manner.
In this series, the biblical text is divided into carefully selected preaching units, and each unit is covered in 6 pages of commentary. Each preaching unit includes 5 main sections to provide a ready reference for the exposition of the text.
It starts with a big idea, a one-sentence summary of what the text is all about. Then a listing of key themes from that particular passage. Then an understanding the text, which is what we call your exegesis. What is the author trying to communicate in that passage?
And then we're going to move from that exegesis, the insights of the interpretation. We're going to move to a section that says, now we're going to help you know how to teach that text. Not that we're going to write the sermon for them, or not that we think we could write the sermon or preach a better sermon, but rather, here's the things that come out of this passage, that come out of the big idea, that should be featured prominently in your preaching. And then finally we get to the stage of illustrating the text, of saying, okay, how do we talk about ways to really understand what's going on so that we can start thinking about it in our own lives.
The commentary also includes full-color visual content throughout, such as illustrations, maps, and photos.
The gift that we have for pastors and teachers who are reading this commentary set is the gift of our time and expertise to sift through all of the academic material out there and to select from that what we believe that they really need to understand that text and to teach it or preach it. We're going to go through that time because they don't have the time to do it. The second part of the gift is that we want to help them through that process of figuring out, what should I be teaching or preaching from this text?
The Teach the Text commentary series was carefully designed to provide a ready reference for the exposition of the biblical text, giving easy access to the information needed to communicate the text effectively. We hope that this focused biblical commentary will enable you to teach the text with clarity and to help you unleash the transforming power of God's Word in your life and ministry.
I think for me, my dream would be that the Bible would be handled the way it's supposed to be. That the preaching in our churches, the teaching in our classes, our Bible studies, would actually be hitting on target, on pace, what the text is doing. And that the result of that would be that people will know God better.
To read samples, discover which volumes are available, and to find a complete list of contributors, visit www.teachthetextseries.com.